Troy Jackson, more than likely today, I'm predicting this because his numbers are all there, and I think the Maine Democrats want Troy Jackson to take Graham Platner's place and run against Sue Collins in November. And seeing that I'm almost 100% positive it will be announced either today or tomorrow or whenever that Troy Jackson more than likely will be the candidate running against Sue Collins. I wanted to talk about a Maine Wire. They have a TV show. Well, it's called a TV show, an internet show. And Steve Robbins is on this show with a few of his friends, and they're talking about everything that I mentioned in the last video about Troy Jackson and all the different situations that he's found himself in over the years, like a house that he bought and claiming that his primary residence was in Augusta and not in Allagash, where he actually came from, or wherever it was he was living. There was a whole bunch of things that I had mentioned. He called an opponent and told him that if they were going to continue to run, that the outfit that she worked for, I think it was they harvested potatoes, or a company that takes care of potatoes, and they had a tax benefit from the state, and he had said to her, basically, well, if you're going to run, you might see that tax break that you're getting now, that might not be a break anymore. We may have to change that. He's just done a lot of shady things like that. Well, this Maine Wire show, I was watching some of it before I left this morning to run my errands, and they were getting into a whole bunch of details. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to figure out how to download the video, and then I'm going to re-upload it to my channel here so that you all can watch it. And if I can't figure out how to do that, in the comments of this video here, I'll put the link to that video. But I'd like to have the video on my channel so that you can get right to it when you want to here on YouTube. It would just make it a little more convenient for you, that's all. And I highly recommend you watch it because they kind of joke a little bit here and there, but Steve Robbins has got this whole bunch of stuff on Troy Jackson because, well, where he's the main editor at the Maine Wire, with all of the politicians that are down there in Augusta, Steve is right on most of them all the time as far as anything in the news. If something comes up about a politician, he's right there, and he has a lot of information. He has the receipts to back up what he reports. So, he's not giving you any information that's not true. He's giving you information that is true. So, I'm definitely going to do that before the day's over. And also, I'm going to do a little bit of research too and find out what else I can find out about this Troy Jackson. I'm pretty sure that Steve Robbins has got all of the information, but we'll see what else we can find for sure. Okay, this one's going to be kind of a quick video. I know it's only about 3 or 4 minutes long, but hopefully I can either replace it with this Maine Wire show that I'd like you to be able to see if you want to. Looks like it's a little over an hour long, but I think it's well worth the watch if you're interested in this situation with Troy Jackson being the new guy, because what Steve was saying at the beginning of it was in the national news, you're probably going to see, if they do indeed announce that he's won the nomination, you're going to be seeing all of this stuff that's being talked about in this video in the national news. They're going to mention the Bath Ironworks situation, that house I was just telling you about, that woman that was going to run for a political seat, and Troy Jackson convinced her not to by threatening her family's outfit with not getting a tax break anymore. And I know there's going to be a lot more coming out. I know there is. This Graham Platner, they never vetted him, and they sure as hell didn't vet this Troy Jackson either. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Democrat Party. I don't know. They just don't care anymore, I guess. I don't know. But that right there is definitely going to be in one of my future videos. We're going to talk about that too. When it comes to just Maine politics, there is so much stuff to talk about. So much stuff. And I can't wait to get to each and every one of them topics with you. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Absolutely subscribe. You don't want to miss this, because I'm going to stay on this stuff all that I can and report everything that I can to you. And I'm going to try to get a video out at least Monday through Friday. And sometimes I might be able to do one on Saturday, and I might do one on Sunday too. I might, but as a rule, it's Monday through Friday. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Definitely leave comments down below. Leave comments. Let's have conversations about this stuff. Let me know how you feel, whether you're for it, against it, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Right. This is your channel just as much as it is mine. We're here to have open conversation, open opinion. That's what it's all about. Okay, you guys have a great weekend, and thank you for tuning in if you stayed this long, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.